Thank you, Madam Chair. Thank you, Ms. Cody, for coming. I have a question that arises out of my colleague to my right, Director Screech's comment about the $250 million option, otherwise known as the pivotal. And you commented to the effect that this actually is something now that the top is considering or is aligned with. I'm wondering if that essentially then validates what's been out there all along, and if that it does, what effect that's going to have on other components as you go forward.
I'm not sure I understand the question. What Pivotal is proposing is a wastewater treatment process and a solid waste treatment process that is an amount, compilation of proven technologies just assembled in a very efficient sequence that anyone could bid on. I'm not sure I understand the question.
Yeah, my apologies. Maybe I'm not expressing myself. I was just surprised when I heard that you said that TOP is now aligning with this. Those were the words that pricked my ears, so I came forward.
Oh, I think what I'm saying is when we worked with the consultants, we came to what we called progression of thinking, so that in this technical memo number 3R1, it describes a wastewater treatment process and a solid waste treatment process that happens to be aligned with what Pivotal's proposing, but it's independent of Pivotal. It just, we came to the same place in the analyses.
And what is that place that is the way to go? I'm really trying to understand what that alignment means.
The original mandate for the consultants was set up so that they were looking at anaerobic digestion with gasification as a sort of add-on. And the way we're looking at it now is anaerobic digestion is over here as one base case, and gasification is supported by a different process in the pre-processing. So there's no anaerobic digestion in the gasification option.
So is it your opinion then that TOP is recommending gasification now?
What we're saying is looking at the technologies that have been investigated for this whole process, it is possible not to have anaerobic digestion and to go with some of the more innovative, complete treatment processes, of which gasification is one, that would deal with your liquid waste and your bio-solid waste and your municipal solid waste stream.
Very good. That's great. The only comment that I'd like to leave with is a question. And given that the task force on the integrated resource management isn't even coming back until after the 24th, how is it that TOP is able to make these suppositions about how to integrate the two if we haven't come back with that recommendation?
We are not making any recommendations. We are saying that the way Tech Memo 3R1 is set up, it allows you to go in different directions, one of which, or a few of which, are more efficient than the originally imagined base cases.
Okay. And just one last piece, just your estimate earlier on gasification being conservatively budgeted, was it approximately 50%? Was it the number that you were using, or am I misrepresenting as it being over? Or is it 100? My colleague is now saying 100%.
At the $400 million, it was definitely 100% over. At the $233 million, given everything that has to be in that, it's probably not double. But it's a little higher than our consultants felt it would be carried. But again, it's a little higher than the top experts felt they would like to see, but the consultants supported their numbers and were not able to support lower numbers with their own research. So that's where they had to leave it at 233.
Thank you very much for all those answers.